Hi everyone! We decided to escape the winter cold and do something completely different. So we headed underground to Luray Caverns in Virginia. Even though it was chilly outside, the moment we stepped inside, it felt calm and comfortable, like entering a completely different world. It's the perfect winter getaway when you still want to explore without freezing. Before getting into the highlights, a quick fun fact. Luray Caverns is completely natural. Nothing here is man-made. Over millions of years, rainwater slowly seeps through limestone rock, dissolving it bit by bit and creating these massive underground spots. The caverns were discovered in 1878, but the formations you see today have been growing for millions of years, some of them at a pace of just 1 inch every few hundred years. One thing we really loved is how easy it is to explore the cave. The walk is about 1.25 miles long and fully paved, which makes it accessible for strollers, wheelchairs, and pretty much everyone. You can take your time and really enjoy the details without worrying about rough terrain. Our first major stop was Saracen's tent, and it honestly looks like a giant stone canopy hanging from the ceiling. This formation was created when water spread out instead of dripping straight down, forming wide, flowing layers that look almost fabric-like. It's hard to believe something this dramatic was shaped just by water and time. As we kept walking, we came across formations like the Sphinx, which naturally resembles a seated figure. Nearby is Pluto's ghost, a pale, almost glowing formation created by thin mineral layers reflecting the light. It's amazing how the cave creates shapes that feel familiar, even though no one carved them. Virginia has so many caverns because of the limestone beneath the land, but Luray Caverns really stands out because of its size, beauty, and how well preserved everything is. Every turn feels different, and the formations here are especially detailed compared to many other caves. One of the most photographed spots is Dream Lake. The water is only a few inches deep, but it's so still and clear that it makes a perfect mirror reflection, making it hard to tell where the ceiling ends and the water begins. Since water doesn't drip here, no stalactites or stalagmites form, which is why the surface stays smooth and crystal clear. We also saw beautiful formations like Titania's Veil and several draperies that look like frozen stone curtains. Draperies form when mineral-rich water slowly flows down slanted walls instead of dripping straight down. Each ripple marks a change in water flow over thousands of years. Some draperies stopped growing when the water source shifted. But limestone is strong enough that these thin sheets don't fall even after millions of years. Another impressive formation was the totem pole, which formed when a stalactite and stalagmite finally met after growing toward each other for thousands of years, creating one tall, solid column. One of the most unforgettable moments was seeing and hearing the Great Stalacpipe Organ. This is the largest musical instrument in the world, and it actually uses real stalactites as pipes. When it plays, the sound travels through the entire cabin, and the echo makes it feel almost unreal. This spot was chosen because the cave naturally amplifies sound, making the music feel powerful yet peaceful. Nearby, we passed the wishing well, where visitors toss coins and dollars for good luck. The green color comes from minerals and algae that grow under the lights, and it's one of the few spots where water naturally collects like this inside the cavern. We also spotted formations called fried eggs, which look exactly like their name. They form when minerals spread outward instead of dripping downward, creating these round layered shapes. Throughout the entire cave, the temperature stays around 54 degrees year-round. It's not controlled. The earth naturally keeps it that way, which makes the cavern feel cool in summer and comfortable in winter. Overall, Luray Caverns is perfect for a one-day trip. Beyond the caverns, there are museums, mazes, and gardens to explore. But walking through the cave itself feels like visiting nature's art gallery, shaped slowly, patiently, over millions of years. See you in the next adventure.